fight.
You guys literally
spoke
to Miklas, and then you fought,
Yeah.
and then it's like, raccoon, and you're like, oh my god, raccoon, why are you speaking? Raccoons don't speak. Anyways, let's pull apart this thing. I have so many questions for you, and did you know about X, Y, and Z? And yeah.
That should be the exact intro.
Yeah.
You should have just recorded
Were you
that.
recording?
I was.
You were, actually?
I mean, I started 41 seconds ago because when you said, "Are we ready?" I thought you were just going to jump into the intro because we haven't played in like 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, that's that. Okay, then. Let me turn on the music because that's, I don't think, going at all.
Where we're going, we don't need music.
I mean, fair enough.
Just violence.
Music. There we go. I think it's this one. Okay. So, everybody just heard that real quick intro. For those of you joining us, wait, real quick before we actually get into this. Delilah, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. So, from that very short intro, we have recounted that our adventurers had rescued Miklas and taken down the Dawn Drinker, thus restoring light to the land. Or at least it appears so as the skies above them began to open up. As the skies opened up, Anton made himself known to the party, congratulated them, and he said, hey, I will answer all of your questions later, but it is very important that before we get into it, I need to help you essentially harvest from these creatures before their magic dissipates, and he promised to answer all of their questions after. Saltis then threatened him, said, hey, you're going to do it, and I'm going to watch you, and I'm going to help you out, but I want pretty much anything that comes out of this. And for those of us, so this session, just a heads up, this little epilogue will mainly be going over the mechanics of harvesting and weapon crafting for the future. We're going to put a little timestamp here if you want to skip past all of that. And we'll get into it.
Trigger warning, math.
Trigger warning, math, exactly.
God, I'm not going to be present. Oh, no.
So, did everybody go over those sheets that I shot to you guys before? At least before?
Nope.
At least
I did.
Thumbs up.
Just now.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I literally put a hold on my spell research, looked over this paper, looked over what you sent us, and went, okay, back to spells.
Okay, then before we get into it, I'll just explain to everybody who can't see, and I'm going to do this out of character rather than attempting to do a voice while explaining this.
Fair enough.
Because it is a lot of math. So harvesting is broken down into 2 parts, the assessment check and the carving check. This together makes the harvesting check, which is, again, just the assessment plus the carving. For the assessment, one person will watch somebody and kind of guide them in their dissection of a creature. This is a d20 plus intelligence plus the proficiency bonus of carving up that creature. The carving check will be done by the person who's actually pulling apart the creature, and that is a 1d20 plus their dexterity modifier or spellcasting modifier if it's a ritual dissection plus proficiency bonus. So, for example, the Dawn Drinker is classified as a monstrosity. So because of that, monstrosities are a survival check. I'm just going to double check that real quick. Yes, it is a survival check. So somebody watching would make a d20 plus their intelligence modifier plus a proficiency bonus if they are proficient in survival. Carving for the same creature would be a d20 plus their dex modifier plus their survival. So other people, where you're usually able to give advantage in anything you do in D&D, giving advantage on these rolls isn't really too fair because then it's just a lot more powerful than it should be. But anybody who's helping with the creature, depending on the size of the creature, will be able to add a bonus to it based off of their proficiency. So, for example, if Saltis is proficient in survival and he decides just to help rather than doing the carving or assessment, he'll be able to add his proficiency bonus, which I believe is a +3 at this time.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. To whatever the roll is, based on the amount of based on the harvesting check, which is again the assessment plus the carving check, determines what you can actually get from the creature. So then we'll just decide a list. So while we're doing the assessment check, it'll kind of tell you, hey, here are parts that you could take from this creature. For example, the Dawn Drinker, if you want to take those unique protrusions that are coming out of it, that would have its own DC attributed to it. Anton will also explain that any creature who has a high base level of magic or a high CR, you can take their essence as well, which is what you use in order to make a mundane item magical. So whereas people can like weave bend mundane items into magical items as part of the new crafting system, you have to use an essence in order to give it its rarity. For example, the Dawn Drinker has a rare essence tied to it, so you can make a rare magical item using his essence. Let me double check. He has a robust essence, which is rare. With that in mind, we will have. Does anybody want to? So Salta said he was going to make Anton take apart the Dawn Drinker while he watched.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to attempt to take apart the Horror Flit?
The breeder.
The breeder. That's when I almost said broodmother. I'm like, that's the wrong creature.
They get even bigger. Great.
I know personally my survival is really good, but I also like.
Well, it wouldn't be survival because that's a aberration. That's not a monstrosity.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
And because it's an aberration, like Akuma could. That's something that Akuma could. You just said ritual carving, so it could be ritual carved instead of.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So ritual carving is optional for spellcasters, so they don't have to use their dexterity. So that way Akuma could instead do his charisma to like kind of pull the items out magically instead, because they're not like physical so much as like a beast's ribs are, or monstrosity's parts. Yes. So the things that you can do with ritual carving is any carving check against an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend. I can send you that list. Actually, it's in there if you want to take a look. But because it's an aberration, you can still use Saltus dexterity instead. It just gives like spellcasters another option if they're not dex heavy.
Yeah, it makes it so that dex people aren't the only people who can do something.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And because Anton is like technically they're happening at the same time, so Anton's like currently explaining. So then, do we know about the assessment check, or are we just carving?
So we're going to do an assessment check. I will have one person make it. So Saltus, because you kind of threatened Anton, and Anton's like, yeah, whatever, I just want to get this done. You're going to tell him if you want him to assess or carve. It's up to you for the Dawn Drinker, because that's his main priority at this time. And he's going to walk everybody else through as well. He's going to kind of like talk over his shoulder at the other people on how to do a proper assessment and everything. So it won't be at disadvantage or anything like that. But I just need to know who's going where, so to speak. Because they're both large, everybody could technically work on one creature. Because the maximum amount of helpers, not including the harvester or the carver, or not the harvester, not including the assessor or the carver, is 4 helpers. So you could all technically work on one to get the maximum amount of benefit if you want to.
I would tell people that, like, I'll keep my eye on the raccoon guy if the 3 of you wanted to do the other one.
You also have Miklas.
Oh, I forgot that they exist. The 4 of them.
Why don't we divide it 3 and 3?
I like it 3 and 3.
We can do 3-3. I will. Since I still control Miklas, I'll have Miklas assist us then. Boop.
Okay. So that means Delilah, Akuma, and Soleus are doing the other one, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to run through it with the Dawn Drinker, and then you guys have the pop quiz, essentially.
Oh, God.
Okay. So, Saltus, did you want Anton to guide you or to do the carving?
If he does the carving, then I do the assessment, and then Miklas would be assisting me with the assessment or him with the carving?
He would be helping you with the carving.
Okay, so I could do the okay, in that case. I will, and then like I'm fairly confident in my ability to cut up monsters, so I don't mind doing the carving with Miklas helping me if he wants to do the assessment.
Okay. So he is going to guide you through the assessment, so he's going to make his roll. So again, so I'm just going to do this for everybody so you can kind of see it. Plus
37.
int plus serve prof. Just so you guys see what it is over there on the bottom. So that is /r 1d20 plus the intelligence modifier plus the proficiency bonus. So he's going to walk you through, and you have a 34 for the assessment.
Oh, that's all, huh?
So he is going to explain the different parts. Is like, so what you have here is about 5 eyes, those 3 unique protrusions, and the essence itself to take from. And breaking it down, I would say that the essence is going to be the hardest thing, so we should get it first. And then the protrusions would probably make for a nice blade. So I kind of want to help out. I want to get some of the protrusions. And then we just have the other parts of the monstrosity, which could be blood or bones. It doesn't really have any teeth or anything like that, taking note of the creature.
Did he say if the eyes were apparently special or if they're just eyeballs?
They look like aberration eyes, which do have like very high value. This creature is, so he goes, this creature's entirely alien. It should not have these eyes. It's not even from this plane of existence. It doesn't belong in this area.
I agree, looking at the creature.
You're going to go, I've never seen something like this. It looks like it's made of parts of 2 different creatures. But other than that, it's... I would say it has regular blood, its eyes, that the essence, and those protrusions, which I'm going to say are about as hard to take as bones. And so with that assessment, you can kind of decide. He kind of set up the order for you and how he thinks you should do it, but you are going to be doing the carving.
Yeah. I am going to prioritize the essence, then do protrusions, and then I'll do eyes. And if there's, I mean, I don't remember if we said if this thing bleeds, but after eyes would be blood.
Okay. And this thing, he estimates, would have about 50 vials worth of blood. So would you want to
I don't think I have 50 glass vials on me.
No, you don't. He has materials, but he's
Oh.
saying, like, if you want to, you can get up to 50. It has 5 eyes, and it has those 3 bone-like protrusions. So in order, you would want to do, like, the essence, the 3 bones,
there's only one
the
essence,
5
right?
eyes, and then as much blood as you can get. Yeah, there's only 1 essence per creature.
So yeah, then I would say I will go off of his ordering then, like in terms of quantities.
Or do you want to, like, only take 1 protrusion, more eye? That's what he's asking. Like, do you want to go out of that order to kind of...
I will,
like,
instead of
get
taking
one of everything.
Instead of taking all 3 protrusions, I would say 2, and then like 2 eyes, and then blood after that. Because like I think it's overkill to get like all the protrusions.
Okay, and now you will make your carving check.
Which now I made the macro, so I will read the macro out just so that we know. Because I made it after I picked the feat, but technically we said I don't have the feat yet. So. Correct. This harvest check is my dex score, D20, plus my dex score of 5, plus my proficiency score of 3, and then it would
for survival.
And then, well, yes, I'm proficient in survival. Well, my survival modifier is a +4, but my proficiency bonus is a +3.
Correct. So you go with the +3.
Okay, so in that case, for a total of 1d20 plus 8, and then what am I adding to that for Miklas's assistance?
So for Miklas's assistance, Miklas, you have his sheet. So is he proficient in survival?
He says, opening the sheet that I didn't think I need.
I can pull it up.
They have a +5, but they're not proficient.
Then you will get their proficiency bonus rounded down, which I believe would be
1.5. So is it rounded?
So you get 1 down.
Okay, so a +1.
So you get a +1.
So it'll be this macro +1 that I'm about to click.
Mhm.
So 15.
So 1d20 plus 8. Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It says no proficiency because I have it coded as proficiency and expertise. But that is correct.
Gotcha. So your total would be, I don't know, 38. It's 48.
48.
Oh, 43, 48. So your total is 48. So
Wouldn't it be 49?
ripping out the ripping out the essence was 25 of that 48. A bone will cost 10, so you're at 35. The second bone will get to 45, and then attempting to take an eye is unsuccessful, but you get the essence and 2 of those bone-like protrusions.
How big would you say the protrusions are?
The protrusions are roughly the size of your arm.
Would you say that they're heavy to a point of encumbering, like I'm gonna need to split the weight, or can I hold on to them?
You can see that like Larastane is kind of setting up like a makeshift workstation.
Oh, okay.
Or Anton is setting up like a makeshift workstation, and he's placing the items on it for you right now. And then, so for Akuma, Delilah, and Soleus,
Yes.
give it your best shot at this time. I am here to answer any questions.
You got
that
this,
you
guys.
So which of us is actually doing the carving? And who's helping?
That requires what exactly again? I'm looking at the...
So the carving check, because it is an aberration, you can do it. Akuma could take lead, I'm just saying this, and use his charisma as his modifier instead for the actual carving of the creature. Because he can ritual carve it.
Akuma,
I will say that if
or...
you didn't want to do that, I do have a high dexterity for doing the carving, but that's only if I roll.
I also have a semi-decent dexterity. So.
What's your dexterity? Mine's 6.
Lower than that, so...
You have a dexterity of +6?
Wait, you have a 22 dex?
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying that's not... There's no way!
That's not possible. Wait, what?
That is on my sheet.
Her dexterity is 16. She has a +3.
She has a +3.
Okay. So I also have a +3.
Sorry. I was looking at my savings throw.
Okay, yeah, because you're proficient in dex. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
like, I thought I had the best dex.
I was like, wait a
Can
second.
you tell? I'm tired. So...
I have a +4 to charisma, so.
So
Alright,
let's
so
do the
carve
ritual
do that.
casting. We are here to help. Whatever you need.
Okay, so if Akuma is going to do the ritual carving, that means somebody has to watch and guide everybody else. That is an intelligence check.
Am I smart? I have a 14.
I have a 10.
+2. Okay. I will help guide both of you through this process.
Okay.
Okay,
So
what-
Delilah. Okay, so real quick, just to make sure I have this right. I keep wanting to call you Ataraxia, by the way, Soleus, I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
So Delilah is going to guide everybody on how to take apart this horror flip breeder. Akuma is going to ritually carve it and pull out the sections of the harvester with his magic, and Soleus is going to help in any way she possibly can. Everybody cool with that?
Yes.
So first things first, Delilah, I will have you make your assessment check.
I'm scared.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Okay. So you get no proficiency bonus. You will do a 1d20 plus your intelligence modifier. So your intelligence modifier is the big number on the left.
+2.
Yes. So
Okay.
roll a d20 plus 2.
So 19.
So 19, that is awesome. So as you are kind of taking a look at this creature, you can see that it still has the typical antennas, aberration flesh, vials of blood, and you could see maybe teeth you could take from it, as well as its chitin and hide.
It's chitin.
Chitin. I keep doing that. And you think maybe you could get a couple tentacles, but you don't see anything else. Oh, and it's typical aberration mucus.
I relay that.
Okay. You think that probably getting the chitin, the hide, is probably going to be the hardest thing, as well as the essence that is in it. It does have an essence that you notice. It is not as big as the Dawn Drinkers, though. So it is the next one below that.
Mm.
Okay. So now, Akuma, you will you're gonna make your carving check,
Okay.
which is your run it back to me to see if you remember.
It's a D20 plus charisma.
Yep, 1d20 plus charisma. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Then you just do the 1d20 plus your charisma bonus.
If I'm typing the /R, is that just 1d20 plus CHA or something?
1d20
plus 4.
plus your charisma.
Yeah.
Your plus
Yeah,
4.
Okay.
And then Soleus's proficiency bonus is based on whether or not she's proficient in Arcana,
that's
right?
5.
Correct. So with that 1, you get the plus 4 for 5. So you
Yep, and
have
there's nothing.
plus 5. Okay, so you're at, and then
So you're at 24
Soleus,
currently.
are you proficient in Arcana?
Wait.
That's it. There's a blue check mark next to it, right?
Yes.
Correct.
No, I'm not proficient in Arcana.
So that means you get a plus 1 for a total of 20. What
25.
in what order, or 25? In what order are you going to try to take from this creature?
What order do we want to take from it?
Yeah, like what are you going to try and steal? The antennas, the blood, flesh, mucus?
You could choose to go
chitin,
like
hide,
hard to easy, easy to
essence.
hard, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to try to go for the hardest thing?
Probably.
Just full send it?
You're going to full send the essence?
Yes.
Yeah.
So as Akuma wraps his magical energy around the essence of the creature, you watch as a blue orb begins to push its way out of the flesh, and it bursts through, sending splatters of aberration everywhere. Nothing else is able to be harvested, but his magic is holding on tightly to that essence. He's able to put it in a jar and seal it. You only get the essence.
I see that as an absolute win.
Well,
I'm not going to complain
Okay,
about
then.
that.
Hey, listen, getting a 1 on the carving check, I mean, to still get something is, hey, that's something.
Yeah, it is really, yeah.
To let you guys know, the DC for that essence is literally 25.
That's what
oh
I
my
thought.
god.
That's why I double checked your math when you said 20. I was like, nope, I have a feeling.
Yeah, so Akuma, please add Frail Essence to your inventory. And you all turn to watch as Saltus, Miklas, and Anton appear to have a pretty good system going down. They're able to surgically remove the 2 protrusions. And Saltus, you are able to kind of take the heart of the creature, which is glowing lightly blue. And as you pull it out of the creature, the heart begins to melt away, leaving that similar blue essence with a nice potent life force. Anton quickly takes it, puts it in a jar, and seals it up and places it next to the 2 bone protrusions you got.
And you said that one was robust, right? So it's
that one is robust.
The order we have currently working on is that it goes frail and then robust.
Correct. Okay. So for this whole harvesting, you got 2 essences, 1 frail, 1 robust, and 2 bone protrusions. So Anton's going to look at you and go, okay, now that that's all over, sorry about that. You have to act very fast to make sure you get something usable from these guys. I know you had some questions beforehand that I admittedly rudely interrupted.
Yeah. And then I will, so that we don't need to spend 30 minutes recapping everything we did, I will, over the course of 5 minutes, recount literally everything we found when we went through the, into the cave, the statue, the dead guy who's still like 100 feet away that we left over there, the spear we ripped out of his chest, everything about the Beast of Ruin, everything that was written on the pillars, everything that was written on the box, every language. I speak all the languages except Primordial, but I'm sure Soleus wants to know more about it, so I'll have her say the Infernal, and then we lay it all out on the table. And then I go, you were sitting here in this cave with that other smaller cave. Did you know about it? If so, we're going to have a problem.
No, I didn't know about it. I don't know about you, but I usually don't go diving into cave waters if I don't have to. There was a night there were sea drakes living there. I didn't want to disturb them. I don't like disrupting the ecosystem if I can.
I pull my collar out slightly. Well,
if you guys jump into the waters in random caves, that's up to you. Me and water don't mix too well. He says as he like taps it it looks like leather armor, but he taps it and you hear a loud metal dink, dink, dink.
Fair enough, I suppose.
That should not come from leather armor.
Yeah. Then I'll like rub my temples like, oh, great. In that case, you seem like a relatively smart raccoon man. Do any of those keywords mean
I'm a
something to
rackin'.
you?
I ain't no raccoon. I don't know what that is, but I'm a rackin'.
My right eye twitches slightly. Of course. How did I not know about? I'm from the woods, you see. I've never met one before. Anyway, the important part, end of the world and all that. Do any of these keywords mean anything to you? You seem incredibly intelligent.
Well, I'm a level with you, bud. I don't know anything about anything called a beast. A great beast of ruin. I'm not too sure. I can go down and take a look. I'll be back in a bit, but
and then I'll say, do you speak? And then I'll list out all the languages that it's written in, because otherwise it doesn't matter.
Not a word.
Okay, well then go look and then come back, and then I'll translate anything you find that I didn't see.
You're just gonna go.
Yeah, he goes. I wait for him. I'm not going back in the cave.
Disappears.
Is there anything you guys are doing while he's gone?
Yes. As soon as he's clear and out of eyesight, I tell Akuma to hide the spear. That the Wraith was holding before the Wraith got killed by the thingy. That's currently over here. That none of us were holding when he had our conversation. And I tell him
it was
to,
right
like,
here.
Oh, same difference. And then I tell him to, like,
How
hide
am I
it.
supposed to move it when the Wraith is dead?
Grab it.
No, hide it. Like, throw a blanket on it. Like, put your cloak on it. Like, just make it so that he's not like, oh, that's... And then take it. Like, I just don't want him to take it.
That's fair, yeah, I'll do that then.
How are you hiding it? Sorry.
Throwing my adventurer's cloak over it.
We set up a picnic blanket, and we start eating lunch, and we're like,
Yeah, we set up our lunch table over it.
quick, drag the corpse of the horror flip breeder on top of it. He'll never check.
Okay. In my case, 1 second.
Is there anything else we feel like we need to hide from what could possibly be the magical police? Did we do anything bad?
Maybe
He kind of runs back in.
Damn it.
He runs back in and he goes, hey, that thing, something ain't right there.
Oh, you think?
That's not right. No, that's not right. And you were saying it was already open by the time you got there?
Yeah.
He kind of like takes a pause. And he's
seemingly like, for a while.
He's like, thinks for a bit. He's like, well, based on what you told me about what you found out, maybe that beast is the reason for the Dawn Drinker even being here in the first place. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I've only seen one of these things. I haven't seen one of these things. I've seen things similar to it, but never one of these. Maybe it's messing with the local ecology somehow, but...
I was operating on the assumption that since this cave had every different classification of creatures, that the bounds of the plains could have thinned for some reason. Its release being the reason for the thinning was my current theory.
I mean, I'll have to go back to the guild and talk to everybody else, because we made that quest because there are 6 different areas that have the same encroaching darkness going on. So I guess when we go back to the guild, maybe they also experienced something similar, or maybe they also ran into these things.
Concrete scraping noise. My head turns to the right to my 3 new friends. We're not doing this 5 more times. I hope
No,
so.
no. The guild already
Elias
dispatched.
shakes around.
The guild already dispatched one of us to each location. So
I
this
see.
was mine. So all of them are covered, right?
Get off me.
You know, when... Oh, shoot, I'm
Shit,
sorry.
man. Jeez.
Well, stay over here then.
We have been through a lot today, so my apologies.
No offense taken. It's
Yeah.
okay.
And then,
Seleus takes like a step away from the.
yeah, she's sorry, man.
Sorry.
But I will look at him. I'll go, okay. It's clear that like I am not familiar with this creature. I say, pointing to the Dawn Drinker. I go, I am an aberration hunter, and it definitely shares similarities. What were you? Are you enough of an arcanist to know about curses? We can show you the body of the guy who opened the chest and got cursed. Do you think the magic of that is something that you could examine, or do you have like a friend who, that it's worth taking the body back and having it be identified? Is that should we just burn him to death? Like he's clearly alive somehow, but we don't know how.
He's obviously suffering, but I don't think taking a, I'm gonna say this very questionably, innocent life is typically the right answer. Maybe we can help him out somehow, but it sounds like he's been underwater for months. I'm not sure if there'd be anything left of him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know that his
But
heart's
based on-
beating. That's something.
Exactly. But
His
we can take a look at
psyche.
him, but I think taking him would be for the best. I know a guy who might be able to do something. So I think we should take him with us.
I look over at Delilah, the only person strong enough to carry him. Thumbs up.
Don't sweat it. I got it. And you're going to watch him just kind of pick up the whole person with one arm and kind of hold him over his head and walk him over here. And he's just going to gently place him down on the picnic blanket you set up.
How tall is this raccoon?
He is 3 feet tall.
Oh, he's yoked. Cool. He's yoked and has a plus 13 proficiency bonus.
Can you do me a favor and make a perception check?
Sure.
Either Akuma or Saltus. It's up to you who does it.
I have a plus 4. If yours is better, you can make it.
I also have a +4, so it's not gonna make.
Flip a coin.
Both of you do it.
Cool. 23.
Or no, correction, I didn't have one, but I have nothing. But I'll still roll.
Okay.
Nothing.
So, how did you roll a 0? Oh, a 2. I read that as rolled a 0.
I read the wrong. I read the wrong.
Oh, would you see persuasion? Is that what you were looking at?
I literally saw persuasion underneath it. Yeah.
So as you watch him kind of pick up the body, you
nothing.
saw that his tiny raccoon hands very briefly glowed almost an outline of gloves, giant gauntlets that he's wearing on top that flashed quickly with bright magic as he picked up the body.
I see. Okay.
So he's not actually strong. He just has magic.
I'm
Magic,
just
or he has a
at a
magic
raccoon
item
that
that
lifted
makes him
something.
physically strong, and he's using magic to cloak it.
Got it.
Akuma, you sense a brief flash of magic, and then before you know it, it's gone.
Super
you have
strong
no
raccoon.
idea where it came from, though. But it filled
super
the
strong
cavern.
raccoon. That's what I think.
Super buff raccoon.
Yeah,
How
that's
much
what my
of
brain's thinking right now.
How much of what?
How much of a what?
Never mind. I forgot my thought.
Actually, important question, because he said it before, and it went over my head. He specified his race. Have any of us ever heard of that race? Because when Miklas told us about a raccoon person, none of us knew what they were talking about. Now that we've heard the name of the race Racken, is that a race we've heard of like in stories, or is it a completely foreign concept?
It is a completely foreign name. Typically, I would have you roll history, but there is no chance you've heard of it.
Got it. Like literally not from this world.
Correct.
Got it. That's what I figured, but I wanted to check. I was like, just in case he's a Fae, and somehow we just didn't know.
He's like, okay. So I think that everybody here deserves a quick break, though. And he's going to, you watch him kind of gather up some magic, and a table appears in front of you full of miraculous food as he's casting Hero's Feast in front of you.
Oh.
So it appears like... So everybody, take a load off. I'll answer all of your questions. But first things first, everybody, just take a minute, enjoy it, be fed, and I'm going to kind of work on... I'm going to see if I can make you something to kind of... as a remembrance for everything we did here. Or everything you guys did.
I hesitantly sit with Nicholas at the table.
Yeah.
I feel like the food isn't poison because it was literally magically created in front of me, so I'll tentatively eat.
Perfect. Feel free to ask any questions, but he's going to take one of those protrusions and he's going to begin to do some work on it.
A mechanical question, because I know the spell Hero's Feast has a bunch of effects for charmed and frightened conditions and stuff. Does our innate fear that me and Soleus got from the statue seem to like abate while we're at the Hero's Feast, or does it seem like the fear of the statue is stronger than the Hero's Feast?
You are cured of all of your frightened status from before. You feel less scared of it. However, Soleus, now that he mentions it, you feel a slight tickle still in the back of your mind that doesn't really go away. But you feel as if you won't trip on your own 2 feet anymore.
Soleus, I tried.
Almost like it has a lingering effect.
Something like that. Everybody gets 2d10 health back, and your hit point maximum will increase by 2d10. Granted, you guys won't be doing...
Yeah. For like, what, a day or something, right?
For 24 hours,
24,
exactly. Yeah. But this is some of the best food you've ever had.
Do we have to use hit dice for the 2d10 or just roll 2d10?
Just roll 2d10. It's not a hit dice.
I will look at Soleus and go like, this guy seems to be somewhat knowledgeable. If you want to ask him about the lingering whatever, he might be able to like check you out. He's casting 6-level cleric spells.
Can I literally ask about lingering effect? Like, do I necessarily know that it's a lingering effect, or do I just know that like I'm
you feel weird,
scarred?
You have like a tickle in the back of your head. It's like something doesn't really feel right inside you. It's like something just feels off. You feel better after eating the food. It lessened, but it's still there in the back of your mind.
I can try to. I gotta think about how I'm even gonna word that question, but I'll try to ask him in a minute.
Well, we know that he went in there to check it out, which means he saw the statue, and he didn't run out screaming, which means he obviously is resistant to or just beat the save for the statue or is immune to frightened. So you could be like, listen, I saw the statue and it like rocked my shit, and now I don't feel right. Can you like check me out magically, Mr. Magic Man?
Sure, I say those exact. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, thanks for calling me a magic man, but I'm a Racken. As I mentioned before to your, what are you, an elf? Is that what you are? He kind of looks at you, Saltus.
I'm a wood elf. Note the
Mr.
3
Elf.
extra feet, wrote the 5 extra feet of movement speed. It's very important.
So he goes, he's like, so I don't know what that thing was. It even made me feel a little odd inside. I haven't felt that way in a very, very long time. I had to get out of there as soon as I could. I'm even feeling like I should have a checkup, to be completely honest with you.
Uh-oh.
Do you know someone who does those? He says, hopefully.
Yeah.
The same guy who I think could check out our friend here, and he's going to point to the guy who's just laying on the ground.
Looks at corpse where that we ripped the chest out of. Yeah, he could. There's a lot of checking to do with that.
Yeah.
Fix him right up, right?
I think a healing potion will take care of that. Probably.
Maybe.
The end of the world. Who cares?
Now, and he's going to kind of pull out what appears to be 2 large barrels, seemingly out of his very tiny backpack. He's going to set down 2 tankards of it, and he's going to pour a glass of ale for everybody. And he kind of passes it around, and as you look at it, it appears like you are drinking space itself. It looks like it's made of water, but there's like stardust. It's sparkly. It doesn't really have a scent to it. And he goes, now, before we drink these, this is part of the guild's initiation, the glass of ale that was promised. This will kind of expand your mind and kind of give you a lot of the information that you may need to make it to the guild, just so everything's not in your face all at once. Now he kind of turns to the left side of the table. Now, there are certain magics that are distinct to different realms. For instance, this area that we're in right now, we call it the neck. Now, the neck is known because this is one of the first planes to discover necromancy magic before spreading it elsewhere. Two forms of magic do not exist here. That would be biomancy and arcanomancy. When you drink this, it will change your perception of the weave. It will not be pleasant for you guys, I'm going to be honest. But you will have a better understanding of your own innate magic potential. To everyone else, it will still not be the most pleasant experience, but you will gain distinct knowledge on how to pull apart creatures, how to kind of navigate your way around different areas. And what I mean by that is you're going to be going to a lot of different planes if you do decide to join the guild. Now is your chance to back out. This kind of gives you a protection against going into different dimensions. Now, it is completely safe to drink. You're going to feel it tomorrow morning. And he kind of gives a light chuckle.
Yeah. Looks at my bag of 7 empty beer bottles from when we drank before we thought we were all going to die. And I'd be like, you know what? Most I've drank in the last 50 years. Why not? And I'll pick mine up.
And there's a lot more where that came from. Anyways.
Lila looks at the drink and considers her stance on life and things. Well, I made it this far. Might as well be all the way in. And then she picks up her drink.
Soleus is gonna pick up her glass, hold it up to any light that's in the room, swirl it a little bit, like inspect it, give it a quick sniff, and be like, and just kind of shrug. So bottoms up, I guess, and drink hers.
Akuma's gonna pick his up, look at it, silently contemplate a little bit, and then say, "Down the hatch."
Miklas goes to reach for hers, and then she, out of habit, she grabs with the wrong hand, and then feels sad, and then grabs it with the right hand.
You beat me to it, dang it!
Knew you. I have to get control of the character now.
Oh my god.
Okay. Honest.
And then you all down your drinks.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes initially a little dusty. A flavor you can't really describe washes over your tongue. It is light, it is airy, but at the same time, it is one of the most bitter things you have ever drank. It's like a really bad IPA. But upon that drop, the initial drop touching your tongue, you feel lighter than you've ever felt before. You feel absolutely on cloud 9. And then you have the worst headache ever. You are immediately hungover.
God, it's like college.
You feel the bright light hurts. You feel like your heartbeat in your ears. It is not pleasant. Can everybody please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
All right.
Yeah, those went so well
But
for
you
us.
said we were gonna feel it tomorrow.
Con save.
Oh,
You feel it right now.
Yikes.
You feel it yesterday.
Okay, I said BRB. The child needs to go out.
Oh.
And then lastly, Akuma.
You rolled 17.
Oh, who am I missing? Oh, Miklas has to do it.
Yeah, I got you. Ooh,
I was a good boy. I did it first this time.
Once again, I closed her sheet because I'm dumb. Open.
Here, I got it.
I got it open.
Akuma, do you want to take our child out too while we have the opportunity?
He is
to do-
passed out upside down. I have the
never mind,
camera
leave
pulled
him
up.
be.
You forget.
Leave him be.
I was gonna
You
say,
watch
he is-
as Soleus gently puts the mug down and just falls asleep on the table.
I was gonna say, like, literally slams her face into the table.
She's like, guys, I don't.
Boom.
And she kind of.
That headache's gonna hurt more in the morning.
Mhm.
You look at, you know what they
Everybody
say?
else?
Beer before your mind gets broken. Some rhyme I can't think of.
Everybody else, the effects quickly fade away. Delilah, you still have some light sensitivity, but everything kind of dims down. As you are eating the hero's feast, any other effects go away, though. Soleus, however, is kind of asleep right now.
Soleus is dead.
Yeah.
Face down in the plate of food in front of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soleus's BAC hit 1 and she just died.
So, okay. Now for the next part of the math rocks.
Uh-oh.
Anton here is going to explain how to just manufacture and make weapons while Soleus is taking a nap. So if anybody wants to fill her in later, that's fine.
Of
Please.
course. On the trip back to the guild, I'll give her the TLDR.
So, again, I'm not going to do this in a voice. This is going to be real quick. There are 3 types of crafting. You got your manufacturing, your enchanting, and your foraging. Foraging is taking the essence to a weapon you made and making it into a magical item. Manufacturing, just making just a regular mundane item. Enchanting is taking a mundane item you found and bringing the weave in through it. Just making it magical without anything else. Now, those essences we grabbed are very important to this process. The foraging and the enchanting. And just to everybody else, you have that long guide there for the foraging, the manufacturing, everything like that. Right?
Yes, sir.
Just to make sure we're all on the same page.
It's
Now,
all in the Discord.
perfect. For everybody who's watching, this is stupidly complicated for no reason, but it makes sense. So, you're going to watch as he kind of pulls out a shield. He kicks it open. And by that, I mean, like, it looks just like your standard shield. It has like almost like a reverse bear trap at the base. He kicks that base and it opens up and fire is in it. You're going to watch as he takes 2 pieces of iron and he's going to shape it into a dagger. And I'm just like going to do his rolls for this.
Rolls a 50, casual.
Casual. He's going to get a 21.
Plus 14.
14.
Expertise is a crazy stat booster, I'm just going to say. So he's going to do that. So he actually gets a boon, which I will roll later. So he kind of makes this dagger, and you watch as he takes one of those protrusions that you guys had, and he kind of mixes it in with the iron. And you watch as it kind of, he keeps trimming it, and it kind of goes down into a dagger-like shape. Now, just make sure I'm doing this right. And then he is going to do the same thing again, and you're going to watch as he kind of weaves the essence through it. Gonna make another one of that. 25. He's gonna look at you guys and goes, and he's gonna kind of shove the whole thing in there and kind of close up the trap. So it's kind of cooking inside of his shield, so to say. He's like, so this will be done in a little bit. Next time I see you guys, I promise you it's going to be something real nice. I have a great idea for this thing. I've been watching it long enough.
Thumbs
and
up.
Again, thumbs up. Now, on to the important things in the next steps. He's going to kind of point at Miklas. He goes, I'm going to take you back to the guild and we're going to get your hand and your leg looked at immediately. Unfortunately, I can only take 2 other people at a time. So I guess I'm taking Miklas and I'm going to take... Do you guys know this guy's name? He's not dead. He's not dead.
No, his name was not written in the any of like the stuff we found.
Okay. And then I will take these 2 back to the guild with me. He's going to go, when you guys are done with the feast, and he's going to hand out 2 bottles of ale to everybody. The next time you go to a tavern, drink this right before you walk in, and you'll be right at the guild hall, okay? Any tavern.
Does it have to be specifically a tavern?
it has to be specifically, he looks you dead in the eyes. He goes, it has to be a tavern. Any place that sells food and beverages will count.
Okay.
I don't know. Don't ask me why. That's a question for loot. So.
Hold on, wait. I need that L-U-T-E loot or L-O-U
Yeah.
loo?
L-U-T-E
Like
loot.
the instrument, okay.
Like the instrument, yeah. That's a question for loot. One time, me and my buddy were stuck in a cave for 7 days until some unfortunate gnomes came by. We exchanged gold, we ran out, and ran back in after drinking the potion, and we were back home, safe and sound.
Works for me.
You can make your own place of business, but money has to be exchanged for food, and that's the only caveat to this thing working. So everybody add 2 port ales to your inventory.
Oh, brother,
Haha,
with the naming
port
convention.
ales.
He goes, with these modules, you're going to see a lot of this, so get used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everybody...
Wait till you hear some of the spell.
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, you guys have firsthand knowledge now. Soleus, you are going on a bender right now.
Yeah.
You're like, your mind is going through so many different changes right now. I can't wait for you to come out to the other side.
Face is on the table and her elf ears are like twitching. Yeah. She's just fucking.
Does anybody else feel hot?
Suffering. Yeah.
We.
Then I wave off.
Of course,
our,
the person
our
sitting
new
directly
friend.
next to me probably doesn't
Yeah.
notice any heat, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right. The 2 demon people.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
What
you're
a
talking
party!
about, completely fine.
2 devilkin, a were-polar bear, a half dragon person, and a raccoon guy. The elf is the most normal dude here.
Oh, and before I forget, because this was an unofficial request by the guild, you guys get the reward money for doing it. And he's going to put 1 pouch in front of each of you. It's like a small fist-sized pouch.
I don't want to look rude and be the first one to open it, so I wait for someone else to open theirs.
I can't open it.
Lila just pockets it.
I'm gonna slowly reach forward and open it.
So, Akuma, you notice a nice pile of gold in the bottom. It looks like it's filled to the brim almost.
Okay.
After his doesn't explode, I pick mine up.
Perfect. He goes, now, these pouches are a little special. You can keep any amount of money in them, and it won't gain any weight. Okay? It'll always stay 1 pound for you. So you guys don't have to worry too much about carrying money. Just whatever you do, don't lose this. Otherwise, you lose everything. So,
Understood.
Got it.
So there should be a way to change the weight of gold in your character sheets.
Yep, you can just turn
well,
gold weight off, basically.
Perfect. Please do that at your earliest convenience, as you all gain 1,000 gold pieces.
Well, that's no small amount.
How much?
1K.
1,000.
1,000.
But now, how many copper pieces do I get, though? That's what everyone really wants to know.
You're gonna look at you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go get them taken care of. Do you guys have any other questions, or will I see you at the guild?
I look at everyone and I give a. Now that he seems like he's on the up and up, do we want to show him the trident, or do we not? Like, I kind of give it a raised eyebrow to everybody of like that one thing that we're hiding.
Lila kind of meets Saltus's gaze and like nods, but glances at the other party members.
Soleus
is unconscious.
Yeah. But Akuma isn't. We're waiting for at least
does
one more
not
yes.
get a choice.
Yeah, we're waiting for at least one more yes.
Good. Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll be like, okay, so there is one more thing. And then I will like magician thwap Akuma's cloak, and I'll be like, do you like, in case it's related, do you know what this is? And I'll show him and I'll say like, don't touch it, because it kills you if you try to touch it. But like, you got to read on the super magic living flesh trident.
I'm going to take a look at it. So he is going to do Arcana And he's going to use Flash of Inspiration on that. So that is a...
Look at this guy, adding his intelligence modifier again to a check he makes that he's proficient with.
He's actually not proficient in Arcana, that's why I'm doing it.
Really? This guy? He's proficient in everything.
We're going to get a 19 on it. And he's not proficient in everything. He's going to get a 19 on it. He's going to look at it and goes, it looks like somebody grafted some biomancy to a regular spear, but I haven't seen... He's going to kind of take a look at it. He's like, I don't know what blacksmith made it. Now, we all have our usual signatures and everything, but this looks almost... He's going to kind of hesitate a little bit. He's gonna, it looks almost automated. Like, I can't find any perfections or imperfections. It just doesn't feel like it was made by a person. Like, usually you get a scuff here, a scuff there, an extra polish, an extra shine. There's nothing special about the metal. The only thing, there is some magic in there, but I can't tell with all of the tentacles around it. I could probably remove them, and then it would probably just become a regular magic spear. I can't tell you what kind of spear it's going to be until I take off all of the goop.
Can you tell if the goop is, like, intentional or a byproduct? Because every time we picked it up, it burrowed vines into our bodies and, like, ripped our flesh out. Like, almost like a defense mechanism? Or is that, like... Is it, like, meant to be, like, oh, only a specific kind of person can wield this and that's to protect the weapon? Or is it a byproduct of the corruption of the weapon? Like, can you tell if it's intentional?
So it looks like somebody tried to add it to the weapon itself. It looks intentional. I don't think that it was made with the purpose of being wielded by anybody else. But based off of what you're saying, I think that anything with... He's going to go, wait, 1 second, let me try something. He's going to go over to the Dawn Drinker corpse, and he's going to kind of cut off like a small section of flesh, and he just tosses it at the spear. And you watch as the spear quickly stabs through the flesh itself and kind of like pulls it back to the tendrils, but it doesn't let go of it. It doesn't eat it. It doesn't do anything else to it. It's like the flesh has become affixed to it. He goes, my best guess at this point is whoever made this wanted it to probably be used against living things or biological things. That's a much better way to say it. He's going to do the same thing with the aberration flesh, and you watch as the same process continues.
As far as we're aware, constructs exist, right? The concept of like an automaton and a construct.
Yes.
So like it would not be an unreasonable expectation to assume that since this is this clearly biologically reactive, someone who is like a sentient construct or wielded by someone who was not biological, it would only be beneficial because anybody you stab would take the extra damage like the tiefling, but it would never attack you because you aren't alive.
I would say that's a pretty good assumption.
Like there are, let me rephrase, the concept of a sentient construct. Like obviously animated armor has an intelligence of 1, but it's a construct. Are there like robot people that would be like, this is my perfect weapon? Is that known? Like
so
the PhD
after
construct race?
After drinking the mixed drink in front of you, that ale, you feel a tip off in the back of your mind that yes, constructs who have sentience are real things. They're not from your plane, though.
But they do. Well, neither is this spear, clearly, because it has magic that none of us knew.
Correct.
So it's not unreasonable to assume that a race that we are not familiar with, wielding magic we are not familiar with, it would like in a way that is not detrimental to them. It makes perfect sense to them, but to us it seems self-destructive.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to see if I can remove the tendrils, or?
Sure, if that's something you think you could do. I like not being killed by the weapons I wield, personally. Looks a party.
That's... So he is going to bring out his shield again. He's going to kick it open so that you can already feel the heat kind of billowing from it. Like, so we have to figure out how to get it into my shield without touching it.
I look at Akuma. Hey, can you do the ghost again?
Not unless a humanoid wants to die.
There'll be no more of that today, sir.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Soleus is already halfway there.
So, Leias, please make me a Constitution roll.
Please wake up so I can ask if you have mage hand.
Okay, hold on. I literally just walked away from my computer for a second.
Looks at inventory, looks at spells.
Yeah!
So, Leias, you kind of like wake up with a and like you snort. You have like a nice line of drool that's coming down, touching the table.
Face covered
But
in
you're
food
awake.
from her plate.
Yeah.
Gross.
You have some cranberry sauce in your hair.
Good, look who's awake. Hey, do you have mage hand?
No, I don't think I do. No, not right now.
I walk up to the shield and I cast Druidcraft and I create a swift breeze. How long will it take to push it into the shield?
The tentacle kind of like swats at you, just swats at the air. Like,
Darn.
no, no.
Does anybody have prestidigitation?
I mean, we could just try to like kick it in. I guess I just need the little bit of handle to stay out of it.
Let's
Oh,
try.
no, that wasn't for that.
I take Akuma's cloak that we were covering it with it because it didn't seem to attack the cloak. I'll try. Let's if I die, whatever. I wrap it in the cloak and then like I'll throw the cloak and then I'll grab it like through the cloak, like not touching the physical metal. Does it attack me through the cloak or does it work?
So you watch as it actually tries to like go around like it's trying to eat the vines themselves because it perceives them as biological. You are able to quickly throw the entire cloak and the spear into the shield.
I watch it disappear, like this long spear disappear into this tiny shield, and I just, without breaking eye contact, I reach into my pocket, I pull out 4 silver, and I put it in Akuma's pocket, and I'm like, man, I want to go to bed.
Agreed.
Wait. Did you? I thought you said the thorn cloak, or did you use Akuma's cloak?
No. Like Akuma's cloak, and I wrap it around the
like,
spear.
You know what?
Cloak.
I'm not gonna retcon it. Just throw the entire thing through into the fire.
I imagine the cloak gets incinerated, hence why I paid him.
Oh yes. And you're gonna watch Arsenic kind of like.
You know, it
Anton
was worth the cloak to get that thing somewhere.
Yeah,
and you
right.
won't get fucked with.
He kind of does something to his hand. You see him kind of like rub his hand on his wrist, and then he sticks it into the shield and pulls out a complete spear. I'll send you an image of what the spear looks like. Give me 1 second.
Dude,
I didn't think you were...
Yeah. I will hesitantly grab the spear and hope that it doesn't bite me like that one cheeseburger from SpongeBob. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so let me get this.
Puppus is awake.
So, without the...
Yes, I know he's awake. It's because I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, God, I want to get this just right.
Dude, I hope it's like the Looney Tunes equivalent of a spear. Like, it was only scary because it had the flesh on it. But it's going to be like the smiley face emoji, but dragged out into the shape of a fork.
So, you notice without all the biological mass on it, the head of the spear, right where the blade meets the wooden, or in this case, metal shaft, is what appears to be a lion's head. I have sent a photo in the chat.
It's pretty cool looking.
So, when he goes as, even more interesting. So I recognize this spear. It's just a copy of what it should be. But it's called a Namian spear.
Of course it is.
It's one of the weapons. It's a essentially mythological weapon from very, very, very old times. Now, this obviously isn't the actual spear. It's nowhere near as magical. But it's a pretty good spear. I would definitely keep this with you. If any of you can use spears anyway.
Are spears a martial dex weapon?
I think it's a martial strength
So
weapon.
I have martial weapon proficiency.
Yeah, I do too, but I use my dex, so none of us are physical attackers with strength. Literally no one in this party. So if it's
It is a
weapon,
simple melee weapon.
I can use simple weapons too.
It's a simple melee weapon.
So simple means you can pick dex, or is that no? It's versatile, right?
No, that's versatile.
Oh, yeah, useless to me.
Versatile is 1 or 2 hands. Oh. It is finesse to make it dexterity.
Oh, so useless to me.
Probably useless to me if it's based off strength. So.
Yeah, I have a -1 strength. Delilah has a 0
I also have
strength.
a negative. I also have a -1.
And it's a 2-handed spear, so Miklas can't use it if she tried. So
yeah,
I'll wear it. Like I'll put it on my back, but I don't think any of us are.
I didn't know what classes you guys were gonna pick.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. I'm gonna see if I can't go to like a guy and go, hey, can you take this magic and shove it onto like a dex weapon? You know, like we can still do something with this, just not as a spear. I'm sure the enchantment can be moved. Question mark.
Question mark.
Not to my knowledge, it can be moved.
Darn.
That's fine.
Well, maybe, he says, looking at my friends, maybe we'll run into a fifth person who we're going to take on adventures, and maybe they'll use strength and use spears. He said hopeful.
Maybe.
At the future. Otherwise, we're about to make a ton of money selling this.
I know.
All the work we put in identifying this thing, and none of us can use it. So we spent an hour.
You guys should have known about spears.
Well,
if you could even use the spear in the first.
Some spears, like tridents, you can use dex. So I was like, well, maybe if it's like a trident style spear, because it was all fleshy, I didn't really know what it counted as. But now that I look at it and it's a single point lion spear, freaking Hercules wielded this shit. So I was like, well, can't do much about that.
You were actually entirely correct on that.
Well, yeah, the Nemean lion is one of the 7 trials of Hercules. They put it in the name. I hope someone would have caught it.
I was hoping too, but that's okay. Anyways. Anton's going to look at you all and go, so with that business taken care of, Miklas, are you ready to go? And Miklas is going to look to everybody else like, is there anything else you guys need from me? Or no?
If you want to hit me with like a one last cure wounds for the road, just because we do need to get to the tavern. So
Miklas is gonna put her hand on you. He's gonna go, be well. Thank you everybody for saving my life and helping me defeat this darkness. I quite literally could not have done it without you.
Hey, anytime.
And he's gonna cast cure wounds on you.
hooray!
Hooray!
Thank you.
Or not? Yeah, cure. So.
Woo! 10 hit points. Now when we walk outside and there's an ancient green dragon, I won't die in 1 hit, I'll die in 2.
Oh my god.
Okay, and he's going to take out what appears to be a sending stone and kind of just throw it at the ground as a small blue portal opens up. He's going to take Miklas and your new friend, and he's going to take them through the portal, and he will leave. He gives one last goodbye. He's like, I'll see you all at the guild. Remember, drink that right before you walk into a tavern. And he goes in.
Got it. And then once he disappears, I look at everybody and I go, so is this where we all thought we were going to be today? Or am I just the only one out of my depth here?
I never thought I'd be talking to a talking raccoon today.
Oh, please, Racken. He was very insistent.
He looks like a raccoon.
I thought I'd be today.
Looks
Well,
at the
I think-
looks at the other animal king member of the party. Oh well.
Didn't also think I was gonna get blasted by the sun today.
Fair enough.
Well, I didn't think we would come across a cave that something that should not have been let out was let out. So.
And then I look at her, I go, see, that's the trick. I've been choosing to ignore that. He says he knows somebody. I'll let them handle it.
That's true, but I can't help but wonder.
I'm just glad I didn't look at the statue like I did.
I'm just glad we're all not dead. That could have gone really bad. Like, points at the breeder that showed up halfway through the fight. Like,
This
if
was
that
a
had showed up
very-
earlier, it could have been way worse.
Yeah, I will say that this was a very
Fully
interesting
agree.
hunt for what do they call it?
The guild?
Initiation for
Oh,
the
yeah.
guild, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Like
test, I suppose.
joining right.
Well,
Looks
I
at the
mean, like a
flyer.
test.
I don't know.
If
A
this is
test would
initiation, I don't
indicate-
want to know what the rest of the guild is
Yeah,
gonna
right.
look like.
Yes. My point exactly. Can you not eat that? Thank you.
Looks at the hero's feast. I think it's all pretty good.
It looked
I mean,
pretty. I thought it was pretty tasty though.
I was gonna say I thought we were supposed to eat it.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I'll look at Soleus and be like, "You feeling better?"
Yeah, are you alive?
Did your power nap help?
My
Soleus,
head
you feel like
is still pounding right now, but
And Soleus, you feel like almost an entirely different person. You feel as if you have gone through a mental, physical, and spiritual growth.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Listen, all we need to do is find a
That shit kicked
tavern.
me in the teeth.
Yeah, we just need to find a tavern and get you cured of checks notes, the thing that says CDM on your character sheet. Once that's gone, we're good.
The thing says CDM.
And then I'll be like, do you guys want to like just leave, or do you want to like officially short rest, like quote unquote short rest, before we leave the cave, in case there's something out there that we didn't see or kill?
I feel like a short rest couldn't hurt.
Am I still a werebear?
It hasn't
You
been
are-
an hour yet, so yeah.
It has not been. That feast will go until you guys are done, and when that feast is over, the time is up. Like for your werebear.
But if we short rest, you'll get it back, so you can turn into one
Yeah.
again if you want. But if we leave right now, then you're on a clock. Because I'm cool short resting, because then I get like my action surge, my second wind, my arcane shots. Like I get all my stuff back, just in case there's something that we didn't see.
I mean, I get my spell slots back,
Yeah.
so I'll be happy.
Because Soleus is operating on the assumption that like we searched this entire cave top to bottom, and somehow we missed the second breeder and it just showed up. So clearly there are parts we didn't check, or there's like maybe there's like higher or lower areas of the cave, and it's just on the off chance that we get in character. If we get jumped, I would like to have all my shit. Unless there's anyone opposed who like really, really wants to leave, because
I mean, eating the feast will give
If
you
it's
a short
beneficial
rest.
okay, and
You know
then
what I mean?
Will or won't give us a short rest.
Will.
Yeah.
It will give you.
I didn't know if it counted as a
I'm-
short rest because we were doing checks, like with the carving and the assessing and all that stuff.
Oh no, like he did that after the
Oh,
stuff,
okay,
so you would get the short
Then
rest.
I'm going to click the short rest button.
Cool.
As Delilah reverts back to their normal form.
Oh, actually, I won't. Okay. I am ready when you guys are to leave, because I think the closest tavern would technically be like 5 hours that way at that town that we started in with the old guy.
The town that you all, I hope, remember the name of.
Obviously.
Obviously, right? Who am I kidding?
100%.
Yeah. Pauses recording. Yeah. Inserts pre-recorded thing of me saying the thing. Unpauses recording. Yeah, that town.
Perfect. Okay. Then you all leave the cave. Are you going to explore the cave anymore, or no? You're just going to make a beeline for the exit. Anybody want to go back to the statue?
Definitely not going back to
I
the statue.
particularly
Yeah.
would like to avoid ever seeing that
Yeah.
ever again.
I'm 99% sure we explored every room in the cave that we
I am
found.
good.
And I really don't want to spend another 2 sessions in this cave. So if you're all good with it, I'm cool just saying we go back to the town.
To the town.
Do. And real quick, just to make sure, how do I move the thingy?
Yeah,
That's
because
how
we, we agreed we weren't going to bother with like the bodies and stuff, right?
And you guys are back at the entrance of the cave. As you walk, you feel the light filtering through the cave get much brighter and brighter and brighter as you find yourself not stumbling over yourselves as you were on the way in, but walking out with a sense of confidence, chest puffed up, and a great feeling of accomplishment.
That is
Knowing that
hilarious.
What?
how small this map is and how long it took us to get from the bottom to the top.
Oh yes, isn't it great?
It's like 100 feet. It took us like 6 sessions. If you zoom out, you can see where we started.
Oh yeah.
That's really funny.
You can also explore this area if you'd like. If not, we'll just go back to town and continue from there. If there's anything you want to see, any
you mean, like, the area to the left?
There's nothing to the
left. Oh, it's all black on my screen, so I didn't know if that was like undiscovered.
No, I put the daylight filter on, so like everybody sees everything now.
Yeah, let's see. So we investigated the house that the dead guy was in. We investigated the tents. Investigated the carts. Killed basically everything we saw. I don't think there's anything important that we still need to investigate. We checked all these boxes. Can you guys think of anything you want to like check?
Particularly.
Nothing on the top of my head.
Ditto.
I will just say, like, on our walk back to the camp, I'm just going to roll, like, a general investigation, and I'll just, like, half-heartedly peek at stuff, just now that we can actually see it, but I'm not going, like, crazy.
Okay. You note that...
you
note that it has been absolutely picked clean. However, one thing you do note, in the that cart here that you were at before, where you found the flint and steel... the box you found it in has magic do not lose on it.
No.
Yes. Crazy, I know.
Stop.
The only thing that was on that cart was the flint and steel?
It was rations, other things, and in a separate box was the flint and steel.
But I'm saying that the magic do not steal was written on the box with the flint and steel in it, or just in the cart in general?
So it said magic do not lose.
Do not lose, okay.
And it was in the box that Soleus had found the flint and steel in. I think it was Soleus at the time.
Okay. Is that the one? Is that the same box? Like, that's not what the climbing kit was in, was it?
This one. No, the climbing kit came from this.
No, I thought maybe the potion was the magic. I mean, I'll look at Soleus and be like, hey, do you still have that flint and steel?
1 second.
Yes. Probably.
Soleus has this faraway look in her eyes. She's like dazed still a little bit.
Real life Soleus was in charge of dinner tonight and is trying not to burn pancakes.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Saltus slowly reaches into Delilah's pockets and grabs it, and then it's like, well, she's having a conniption in her mind. I attempt to light the flint and steel to see what happens.
Just like on the ground, or you're gonna like gather a pile of sticks?
Pile of sticks, yeah, you know.
You notice on the first strike, the pile of sticks magically catches on fire as a great big bonfire forms over them.
Concrete sound. He looks at the bonfire, like the magical bonfire that was burning with no fuel. Ah, I see.
I see, said the blind man.
Slowly puts it back in Delilah's inventory. Changes text to magic flint and steel. Let's just go home.
As you all walk back to the town, you notice that it is roughly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If you continue through the night, it will be, you get into town at roughly 7 to 8 o'clock. Now that you're not trying to navigate through the woods, you know general direction of where you're going, and it's not going through complete and total darkness.
I'll make sure
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I see the light slowly coming back. Thank you so much.
Slow blink. Of course. It was easy. Do you guys have a tavern in this town?
Yes, we do. He kind of points a shaky finger over to the tavern. It's like a block away. It has the image of a dancing horse on its sign. It's like, the Dancing Horse Tavern right over there. Let me get you a drink.
Absolutely. And I let him start walking in that direction.
Let me get your reward. He kind of takes a shaky hand out. He picks up 4 silver pieces and puts it in your hand.
I immediately put it back in his hand, and I go, "We were already paid for this."
Oh, who paid you?
The stuff that we found, the friendship that we made along the way was its own reward.
Oh, you found the druid? You became friends? Is he okay?
No, the cleric.
Oh, they were nice too.
Talk about a downgrade, Jesus.
Man, I really like that druid though.
Yeah,
Reminded me of my stepson, Jim.
kind of preoccupied, but I'm sure he'll one day.
Well, you should, if you run into him, tell him to come visit sometime. I want to give him a reward too.
Absolutely.
Oh, can I have back those lanterns we lent you? Just in case the darkness comes back.
No worries. That darkness definitely isn't coming back. Also, the thing making the darkness ate them. So, call it a break even.
Could I still have the nice lantern back? It was really nice to look at.
I'm holding one of them. So I give the empty non-magic lantern that I had, and I give it back.
Oh, thank you for returning my family heirloom. Did anybody else have them on them? The other party?
Delilah was the last
I
one.
don't remember. Did I have one?
Delilah
I don't think
did.
I ever got one.
No, Delilah did because I give you my rapier. I just don't remember if Delilah
Right.
dropped it to transform and then ever picked it back up.
Uh-oh.
So that's up to
Oh.
Does transformation require her to drop her gear, or does it say
It does
her...
not.
Oh, in that case, then she still has the lantern.
Oh, that's okay.
I
One's
unhook
good
it from
enough
her
for
belt
me.
and put it in his pot hand.
Oh, you can't take from other people. One's okay with me. And he kind of shimmies back to his house. He goes, I'll meet you in the tavern.
Yep. I'll look at Delilah. That was really uncool.
Was that sniffle on purpose?
Yes. I mean, to be fair, he you recall that he did lend two to the other party that you
Yeah.
just left there. So there was like a total of four
those
and
are the
you're
two
getting
that we
one
picked
back.
up. Those are the two that we picked up are the ones he lent to the other party.
Yes.
Then I will look scornfully at Delilah for hoarding his family heirloom. How rude.
I will give it back.
Yeah.
I
Well, he's already
literally-
walked
this is
away
not-
now.
Oh, you found it!
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And he's gonna say, "Thank you so much for finding it." And he puts a copper piece in your hand. This is all I have left. Oh, and the 4 silver.
Do not take that money. I whisper in her ear.
Okay.
Oh, you adventurers are so kind. And he goes, I'll meet you in the tavern. And he goes away.
Okay.
Now, this town does have a blacksmith and other things if you guys would like to explore it all.
I will 2-second side trip. I want to go to the blacksmith. I'm sorry, not the blacksmith. I want to go to the... If they have a blacksmith, I assume they have some sort of mercantile, like wood store.
Just
like,
a very basic
carpentry,
general
like a
store.
general
Yeah.
carpenter. I just want to
Yeah.
buy 2 units of whatever the most flexible wood they have is, and I want to buy a bundle of like if they have like sheep's wool or whatever animal beast of burden wool they have.
Okay.
What is that, like 6 copper total?
Let me make sure. Mundane. So for flexible, you want exotic wood or flexible wood? Like basic wood or exotic wood?
Mechanically speaking, I intend to use this to build a longbow. Is this a thing
It'll
where like,
be
exotic
a-
has properties?
Yeah, it'll be a silver piece for exotic, like bendable wood, like, and then for the cotton, it'll be a copper piece, so a silver and a copper.
And I'm
and
gonna,
the guy
I'm gonna
was-
get 2 of each. So
Okay, the guy looks at you, and goes, "No charge. You guys have done enough."
I give him a hearty shoulder slap, and I go, "We all did. Like the whole town." I have an 8 charisma. I don't know how to say it. Talk to this man.
Okay, is
I
there any
awkwardly
other?
walk backwards out of the store.
You finger guns. You
Yeah.
snap a couple times. He kind of gives you finger guns back.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, that guy's like the coolest guy I ever met."
I look at everyone.
Anybody else?
Anyone
wanna
else
do
need to go
anything?
grocery shopping?
No.
Perfect.
then I'll pull out my
I'm gonna get a
bottle.
ye old Advil real quick.
Yeah.
The yield Advil is also on the house.
Yeah.
You find like a nice
Thank
druid
you.
shack. You have like a 3-hour long conversation with them. They tell you all about their son. It's a good time. You just wish they would shut up though
Yeah.
and give you the Advil.
Yeah. Well, I look at everyone else. Well, Soleus is never coming back. And so I was like, I go to the entrance of the tavern and I looking through the window to see the old man there, and I'm holding the potion in my hand that says like the second I open the door I won't actually walk in the thing, and it's like shaking, and there's 2 devils on my shoulder, and one's like just fucking leave, and the other's like he doesn't have a lot of time left. Give him one more conversation. And I look at the other 3 and I'm like, what are you thinking?
You see the sad old man drinking alone at the bar.
You got me. Fine. I'll put like a 20-minute time limit. I walk in, I talk to him for like 20 minutes, and after 20 minutes I'm like, oh, by the way, I gotta like use the bathroom or whatever. And then instead of walking to the bathroom, I walk outside, drink it, and then walk back in, and I just disappear.
Is everybody gonna wait for him, or are you just gonna leave?
You can go without me. I'm not gonna be offended.
I don't know,
Yeah.
because the Soleus would absolutely just drink it and leave, but the me feels terrible.
Yeah, that's
So
why I'm
Leia
giving him 20
chugged
minutes.
her potion, walked through the door without a second glance.
When I'm in, does the door open? Because I'm inside. Does it, when she walks in, does it open and I notice the door open and nobody's there, or does the door not open for me? Like, does the door physically open when she walks through a portal? Like, is there a clear and obvious portal?
It opens up, and as she walks through, Soleil kind of disappears.
Oh,
It's
that's
not like
freaky.
there's no shimmer effect, there's no bloom, nothing like that. It looks like the door opens and then closes, and everybody kind of looks, and nobody's there.
That's freaky. This after 20 minutes, we'll meet you at the Guildhall.
Okay, then.
Okay.
And with that, all of our adventurers wander through the portal and make it to the Guildhall. Move the party ribbon here.
Yippee!
Now we get to look at what the Guildhall looks like.
So you
Wow.
note as you is it like a wall?
No, I'm looking at the Guildhall. I'm seeing a lot of colorful faces, and there's this one loser named Nor.
Oh, you can see his name.
It's on the
You're
bottom
not
of the
supposed
screen.
to be able to see his name.
Oh no!
Oh,
on,
there.
on the token, no, but I could see the people who are logged into the session, and his name is Noir. So I was like, well,
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I saw
How
that
creative.
a while ago.
Mr. 4-letter word over here.
Can you guys actually see into the Guildhall at all, or no?
Oh, I can see everybody.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, should I not?
Fair enough.
I mean, I see nobody.
No, it's okay. That's all good. Can I like reset
Nicholas
this?
is hanging.
Ah,
out
now
at
you
the
see
table.
nothing.
I could still see everything.
Lame. Okay, fair enough.
The only thing I can't
But-
see is specifically through this corner. It's the only thing
Fair
that's
enough.
black for me.
So as you step through the portal, you note that you are on a bridge that appears to be in the middle of space. Looking over the edge, you notice that there is nothing below the land you're standing on. It appears to be just floating aimlessly. You look even further down, you notice that it appears to be that you're above water. You're not in the water like an island, but you're flying above it. And in that water are specks of stars. Sorry, I'm looking for my notes as I'm doing this. You look through and you see specks of stars. It looks like, and you know this because of the drink you drank, that it is the astral sea below you. As you all walk across the bridge and kind of stand in a line together.
Is there like a queue? Like, is this door locked and we need like? Is there like a bouncer? Or
It
it
is
just,
not
like, a walk on
locked.
in?
It is a walk-on indoor.
I'll open it and hope I don't explode. I enter silently. I try not to draw attention to myself.
Are you stealthing in?
No, I'm just like casual. Like when you walk in a bar, like I don't slam the door open saloon style. I just kind of walk like I know where I am.
You watch as you open the door, a great big drinking hall that seems almost a little bit bigger on the inside than perceived on the outside. You didn't expect this massive kind of opening chamber here. You know, in the center of the room there is a massive circular bar, that is currently being manned by one individual who is pouring drinks at a rapid pace. You notice a bunch of patrons singing, dancing, laughing, and just having a good time. You know immediate warmth as you walk into this place.
Uncomfortably warm or like heat,
Like
intentionally heated?
welcoming war.
Okay.
Welcoming warm.
I will step out of the doorway so my friends can enter if they choose to. Is there like any signage? Like Anton hangs out here or an Anton's office?
You don't notice any signs, but as you walk forward, you notice that the person behind the bar kind of turns to you and goes, "Newcomers, welcome to the Loot Tavern." And we are going to end our session there.